My name is Kevin. Can I teach you about something about how maturity becomes the capacity of the person? Maturity happens in life if someone has faced the challenges, and facing the challenges with one purpose. I want to know how to get myself out of these challenges. Okay, so maturity comes and happens to us as individual while we are focusing on our positive mindset. Okay, you are focusing positively. In short, when a challenge comes your way, a challenge of course is a negative thing, and when it comes your way, there is some lessons so that it comes, and if you only focus as positively, is when you shall gain such characters. Okay, so when you see someone is mature, it depends with how many challenges or many challenges they have gone through, and they come out of those challenges victorious in terms of conquering them or overcoming them. And I always tell these people most of the time, when God sending challenges your way, it doesn't mean that he hates you. He wants a new version of humanity to have presented himself through. So it's kind of like you're choosing, and that's why the Bible says the truly vessels or servants of the Lord must suffer. We don't suffer because we have sinned against God, right? Get this clearly. We do suffer because God is upgrading our human capacity in his good characters being found part of our flesh. Okay, don't you get that? So it is something that is being worked out, and at any given moment, if God meant to have made you a great person, then he needed to have built his personal relationship with you in order to have eradicated some of frustration that would always seems to happen within our flesh. Okay, because we know we are flesh and blood, very weak vessels. Okay, so God must have reinforced such standard within our mindset and our mind, because we are within our mindset and our heart, because we will ask ourselves why this and that is happening to us, and there is no any human in nature will be able to give us answer to that. Okay, so that's why you see the vessels of God decided to have isolated themselves from the crowd, so that he could make them better in terms of explaining his own things and all that. Okay, and that's why you will always find the background of these people's history has been like is a man, one man soldier, one man army to say. Like this guy has been like there is something that with him, but when later on you discover, then you find that he has been exalted. Then people begin to see that, oh, this is why Kevin was so much into isolate himself, because he was working out something that God had promised to him. But now we can see he has been exalted as the head of the physical army through the prophecy in the book of Joel. So you have to pay the cost first, is when people will understand what and will understand about your unique characters behind you. Okay, and that's why you see these people are suffering, because the moment you are suffering for something good, nobody knows the end of the good you are suffering for except God and you. And so at the end of the truth will you are suffering for, God exalting you above the nations, to have opened the mind and the heart of his ordinary children, to have realized and see now, oh, now we understand why this gentleman was suffering. He was suffering for the vision he had, and he was working it out to have pleased his God, so to have given him a platform to work on. Okay, so maturity is taking things simple, having great understanding, forgiving others, okay, and making life good for others. Okay, so stay away from sin and ask God always to make you a mature person, because you stand as his option to have used in flesh. Okay, thank you and God bless you.